It's quite amazing how people take a basic exercise and make it complicated. We try to get really creative. For example, the squat. We now are, it's quite common now to start putting the weight up here when you're doing the squat. So yes, the exercise itself is a very good functional movement. The challenge is, biomechanically, where we put the weight actually restricts and limits our ability to get the best results that we'd like to achieve. The idea of strength training is to overload the muscle beyond what it's normally used to. And as it gets stronger, we increase that weight, called the progressive overload principle. So therefore, we want to take the muscle as close to volitional failure or fatigue as we possibly can. So when I look at doing a dumbbell squat with a dumbbell up here by my chest, which seems to be trendy, maybe because the weight's close to my heart, it makes it better. The challenge is the amount of weight that I can lift is now limited by the amount of weight that I can hold in my hands, which is determined by the amount of weight that my deltoids can hold in this abducted position. So therefore, I've got 20 kilos, and that's quite a chunky weight for my deltoids. But it's not a very heavy weight for my legs. Because if I go and do a barbell squat, where I take the deltoids out and I just put the weight on my back, I can do at least a 100 kilogram squat. Now I'm actually pushing my legs beyond what they're normally capable of lifting, therefore they start to adapt and get stronger or more toned or bigger, depending on what you want to achieve. But if I'm only lifting a 20 kilogram weight, because that's the only weight that I can lift, that's the limitation because of my deltoids, then I'm only lifting 1/5 of what my legs can lift. So if I'm only lifting 1/5 of my ability, am I going to get stronger? Am I going to progress? Am I going to get more toned and going to build muscle? And the short answer is absolutely not. If I hop on the treadmill and I can sprint to 20 kilometers an hour, and I only run to 1/5 of my maximum running speed, which is 4 kilometers an hour, which is a very slow walk. Going for a very slow walk, is that going to increase my cardiovascular fitness in running? Absolutely not. So going for a very slow walk, lifting 20 kilograms when I can lift 100 kilograms, that's not going to give me anywhere near the results that I prefer to get. So yes, it's trendy and it's quite fashionable and have it close to your heart, that's all wonderful. But the only muscle getting a workout are your shoulders. And your legs are having a nice casual slow walk in weight training terms. So if you want to tone your legs, get your legs stronger or build your legs, depending on what you want to achieve, then you have to overload your legs and take out the limiting factors, the small muscle groups, so your big muscle groups can lift most of the load. So the obvious position would be, take the weight down here. So now I can just hold the weight there without having to lift it with my deltoids. I let it hang and I lift that way. Or I get 2 pairs of dumbbells, 1 in each arm. That way, yes, I'm not lifting the weights with my arms, I just hang by my side. Now I can hang on to heavier weight that's going to put more weight on my legs. The more load on the legs, the greater muscle activation, the greater the force, the greater motor unit recruitment, the greater stimulus, and the greater overcompensation and progression and change, physiological change. If I am very serious and I am a high-level trainer, and I wish to really take my legs to a high level, maybe I can put a barbell on my back if I've got fantastic stability through my body. Now I can really lift the load and I'm resting it on my back, keeping it close to my midline. But just beware that may put a bit of extra strain in your back, but if your back is trained and conditioned for that, then that is fine. So stop reducing or decreasing the effectiveness of and the efficiency of an exercise by getting trendy and fashionable, and go back to basics and do the exercise the way it is best done, and that way you get best results, and that would be no cow poo.